Well, hello people, yeah, so yeah, it's Peter here, back down in the old man shed, because the weather's becoming better, it's getting milder, so I've been coming down here making some films for you. Today is what, Saturday afternoon, and it's coming up 3:20, 17th of February, and although it's February, it's 15 odd degrees in the shed, so yeah, I need my fleece still back on, but it's not bad, it's not bad. Certainly, you know, I'm happy to run trains, and you can hear there's a couple of trains running around, and so I've been making you know, the usual film clips for you, so which we'll put that on in a minute. It features heavily the Class 56 guys, I'm sorry, because obviously it's the old new, you know, kid on the block, and it's a fabulous model. Oh my gosh, I mean, I'm not a rivet you know, I've never seen or heard a Class 56 in real life, but you know, from what I can gather from people's response to the Cavalex model, it is well, I can just tell you, as a modeler and having it as a model, he says, excuse me, it's absolutely fantastic. It's faultless. It's been good straight out the box, you know, not an issue with it whatsoever. I just had to put the driver in it and add the you know, vac pipes and details and everything, and it's been running well ever since. And so it features heavily in the oncoming clips, but then so does, I've got a Hatton 66 running around, like it's running around here now. I've got two of the Curascale 37s running around, as good as gold, alright, so ever since, you know, having to service the motor, they've been as good as gold, thank heavens. So yeah, so everything in Torridon Road is all hunky-dory, so it's great, except one thing has changed, and it's outside the shed that is different. So I'm going to open the door, and you may be a little bit shocked and saddened to see what you're going to see or not see, and let's get on with it. I'm going to open the door, and for those people that watch, you know, who used to see me last clips with the door open, you're going to see straight away what's missing. So let's go. There's no big tree, all right. That huge fir tree that was there, that you know, was the backdrop to the bird feeder and everything. Yeah, about 3 weeks, maybe 4 weeks ago, we had those two big storms, didn't we? One after the other, very short succession. Whether or not that put the fear of God into the owners of the house where that tree was growing, and it was a fir tree. Maybe either that, they were scared about, you know, that going down because it was a massive tree, or I know that the people that lived that side, that was always in its shadow, were complaining that, you know, it blocked out all. I mean, even in the height of summer, the tree was so large that the houses, you know, that were on that side behind the tree, they didn't get a good lot of the light. Right, I let the door shut. They didn't get a lot of light on, so they might have been complaining. So, you know, and we're not in a conservation area, you know, it's your own property, it's your own tree. The tree wasn't protected. I can tell you now, they've left the tree stumps behind. I don't know what the reason is behind that, but it's not one trunk, there's about 7 of them, you know. They're all, the huge tree was made up from 7 fir trees. Some were, you know, some of the trunk is big, and some of them are smaller, so I don't think it would have blown over in the wind. I mean, because it had leaf, it was in leaf all year round, being as an evergreen fir tree sort of thing. But yeah, nevertheless, if it's in your property, if something does happen to it and it damages, you know, you're responsible. So two things against it: the fact that people were angry that it was cutting out all the light, they weren't getting any of the light in the summer, or, you know, certainly even worse in the winter time. Yeah, so sad. I mean, that must have been there in this estate, it must have been about 70 years old, I reckon, this tree. So yeah, so that's changed forever. But I wonder if they've left the trunks there because maybe, you know, because it's a fir tree and because it's made up of multiple trunks, it might still be having, it might shoot again. Who knows? I don't know, but it's going to be a while before it gets as big as it was. As regards to birds going onto the bird feeder, they're all right. You know, I still get me parakeets. and I've got a nice, I'll get nice little flocks of sparrows and everything now, because obviously up and down the garden there's all bushes and smaller trees and everything, so there's a nice corridor for the wildlife to go backwards and forwards, and they know my bird feeders there. So, you know, my noisy little green parakeets, you know, they're still here in the morning, sometimes during the day, but mostly at night before they go back to roost. Now then, talking about where they go to roost, I'm going to make two films, right? So as you see this one, so this is going to be, what I'm going to do is going to say, you know, Torridon Road, the film clips part 1, which will be the film clips from the Torridon Road itself. But then yesterday I went out. Now I don't know if you know my location here, guys. I'm here on the Catford Hither Green borders, and so behind the camera in the background over there is the railway lines, and going to that direction maybe take about 15 minutes in the car to drive to Grove Park Station, right, which is over that way. But that way directly, even nearer, is the Grove Park sidings, right? Although it's like in Hither Green is that way. Now Hither Green Station is a junction there, and where the junction is a Network Rail engineering plant, and also the Balfour Beatty's engineering plant. They store the Tampa wagons there, they store the cranes and everything like that. So that's what's in that junction there at Hither Green. Then the tracks come along, and you come along to what they call it, Grove Park. Grove Park Rail Depot. All right. So there's room for some, you know, to store ballast trains there, and then also the commuter trains. There's line upon line of commuter trains that get parked up in between the rush hours and everything. All right. So the overspill sort of thing, and when they're not needed, when it's the quiet times of the day, they're on the sidings there at Grove Park. Now, although it's about 15 minutes to drive there in the car, there is a public footpath that crosses the sidings, and it's actually, so it's Hither Green Cemetery is behind there, and that's where the green parakeets go to rest at night. Okay, so it's not a million miles away. As I said, they're on you know, my feeding station is on their way home from their, you know, going to the roost, and that's at Hither Green Cemetery. So I had to walk alongside the cemetery to get onto this footbridge, which then goes over the sidings at Grove Park. But I'm going to make another video, okay? Because it's too long to have this on, you know. I've got about 20 minutes of film clips to show you, and then obviously I've got an even longer, because I've been out and about filming the sidings and everything. And there's a little connection, which is why I wanted to film it. Right, there's a little connection to go with the Grove Park side of things. Okay, so you'll have to watch the film to find out what that's all about. All right, so I won't talk any more about that. Instead, I will make another film. So we're going to have part A will be, you know, the running clips, and then I'm going to have Torridon Road Goes Walkabout. Okay, so that'll be part B. So if you see that on my channel, Torridon Road Goes Walkabout, that's what I am. You know, it's nothing to do in the shed. I'm actually gone out and done a bit of filming on location, and you know, anyway. So hopefully you'll have a little looky at that as well. But otherwise, in the meantime, everything's hunky dory here in Torridon Road. The shed, you know, as I say, it's got the weather. We got through the bad weather. The layout is running fine. My trains are all running fine. I'm as happy as whatever it is. Just sad that I've lost that lovely tree out there, but hey ho, life goes on, and it may be that it's got new shoots at the base of the tree trunk, you know, that they've left there. So, you know, life goes on. All right, so yeah, so I'm going to put the film clips on now after this, and then, as I say, there'll be another video that I'll put up just a few minutes, hopefully, after I've done this video, that I will also upload. So one will be Torridon part 1, and Torridon Road part 2, okay, that I'll go walkabout. Okay, so I'm bloody mad. Alright, so that's it, guys. Alright, so enjoy the clips. I mean, I'm afraid it's you know, say heavily the 56, but you know, hey ho, it's a cracking model, really is a cracking model. But anyway, enough said. Okay guys, so I'll catch you next time, alright? Or I'll catch you in the second part of the video. Alright, bye for now. Bye bye.